The 9th of August, Rabbi Furst, Parsha Hashavua with Rashi, Devarim.
Okay, thank you again, Lou. As Lou mentioned, this is Rabbi Shlomo Furst. Here, Yeshiva Samanafshi, Yerushalayim, Kiryat Zoom. This is, as Lou mentioned, Erev Shabbos, Parshas Devarim, and Shana Tavshin Pei Dalet. Okay. Yeah, if you'd like to direct your attention to the psukim, let's begin with this, perhaps. Says here, these are, as you know, the words of Moshe Rabbeinu. He's Moshe Rabbeinu. Now we get to see many things which we've learned previously in the Chumash. We get to see the perspective of Moshe Rabbeinu on certain things which we didn't have the benefit of that perspective beforehand. So now the Parsha should begin. We'll begin perhaps with in Perek Aleph. Yeah, we'll start here in Pasuk Vav, chapter Perek Aleph, Pasuk Vav.
Hashem Elokeinu diber aleinu b'chorev lemor rav lachem sheves bahar hazeh. So Hashem, our God, spoke to us in Chorev, saying, it's enough for you dwelling in this mountain.
Trying to understand what that means. I see Roy's coming in. Good morning, Roy.
Good morning, Rabbi Furst. Good morning, Lou.
Morning, Roy.
Where are we, please?
We are in Devarim. We're in Devarim in chapter Aleph, first chapter, and the sixth verse.
Thank you.
We just read that.
So
you wanna read that for us, and we'll just review. No, all right.
Yeah, of course. Maybe I don't have it. All right, here we are. 6. The eternal our God spoke to us in Horeb, saying, you have abode long enough in this mount. Return you and journey and go to the mount of the Amorite and unto all his neighbors in the plain of the mountain. Okay, then. We've got a specific itinerary.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah, I just read it. Thanks.
I wonder.
What is? Yeah, go ahead.
It seems odd that Hashem would say, you've had enough. What better place to be than Har Sinai? Why don't we stay there and learn some more?
Question, what did we do there?
Rashi says we made the Mishkan the menorah, and the kalim, and received the Torah, and appointed Sanhedrin, and appointed leaders of thousands and hundreds.
Right.
Hashem then said, well, you've done the bit that you need to do here. Now it's time to move on elsewhere to do other things. There's no more here for you to do. You've done at this time.
How about
This,
Torah?
beg your pardon?
Learning Torah.
Yeah, so that can be done anywhere.
Right, so why not do it here?
Well, that's because the area is not set for you there. It's not the Torah that you're going to learn needs to be done elsewhere.
Right. I mean, there's no essential advantage of Har Sinai. Har Sinai was the place where he got the Torah, but there's no essential advantage in being there, right?
There's no extra
But,
because we received the Torah.
you say that again, please, Raul?
Yeah. Isn't there extra kedusha there because we received the Torah and imbue the place with kedusha?
No extra kedusha, no monuments. We didn't put any monuments there. No special things there. As a matter of fact, I don't even think there are certain places. If you see a place where Hashem made miracles for the Jewish people, for example, where we crossed the Yam Suf and things like this, can make a bracha about on this place where Hashem made these miracles. I don't think Har Sinai is included in them, right? Don't think that there's such a. I don't even think there's a bracha on if you could locate Har Sinai, then you could determine that was the proper place. I don't think you make a bracha on it. I once told you. I think I mentioned once or twice. I once was in took a cab driver. No, he's a very nice fellow. Wore a kippah, very nice fellow. So he told me years and years ago when Israel still controlled the Sinai Peninsula. So he took his family down to the Sinai Desert, and they had Bedouins there, and you could enjoy a nice vacation amongst the Bedouins. They would rent you their tent and everything like that, and take you on camel rides and such and this, all that, right? So he decided it'd be a nice thing for him to take the family and go down to the Sinai Desert and enjoy some of the Bedouin hospitality, enjoy their camels. So he was driving and driving. Of course, there are not very many roads there and all that stuff. And he turns this pass, turns off the pass. He stops his car, and he's overlooking this the terrain. And he has this very, very deep, strange, powerful sense of deja vu that he's seen this place before. He's been very strong sense of being there in this place before. Just a horizon, a vista overlooking the desert valley, wherever it was looking at, the mountains there. And he has this very strange sense of being here before. And, of course, not too many people would remember if they went to the Sinai Desert before in their lives, right? So anyway, after a while, he gets back in his car and he starts keeping going, and he gets to, after hour or so more on the road, he gets to the Bedouin settlement there, and he gets settled, ready for the night. Been a long drive down there, so they settle down for the night. Next day, they wake up, right? Wake up and okay. So I asked the better ones, well, what's to do around here? What do we do? So they say a lot of people like to go on camel rides. We take you into the hills and the mountains with our camels. Says, okay, what's the story? He says, well, you can take the long trip or the short trip. Says, what's the difference between the long trip and the short trip? Well, the short trip's a couple of hours. We take you a couple of kilometers into the mountains and we bring you back after a couple of hours. The long trip, you go out the whole day, go out the whole day, and come back close to night. So, okay, that's good. I want to keep busy the whole day. What are you going to sit around looking at this tent? Can't look at the tent all day. What's the hot sun? What are you going to do all day in the better with your settlement there? Just going to look at the tents? So I said, let's get on the camels. We go. You take us wherever we go. So they get on the camels and they go. And they start riding and riding and riding, mile after mile, kilometer after kilometer, hour after hour. They come to a certain place and he stops and he says, and again, he's at this, from a different angles, at the same place that he was looking at yesterday. And again, the same deja vu. He's got this deja vu. He's been here before. He knows he has been here before. Never felt such a such a strong feeling in his life. So he asked the Bedouin, he asked his guide, what's going on? What is this place? What is the place? He said, we call it Har Moshe. This is Moshe's mountain. This is the mountain of Moshe. Har Sinai. And he felt he was there before. He felt it twice, very strongly. He felt it. He told me this. I was in the cab with him. He was driving the car at the time. Told me that he felt and realized that he had been there before, right there, Har Sinai. So yeah, but in terms of Kedusha, there's no real Kedusha to Har Sinai. No real Kedusha. Some claim that there's special stones. You ever see those special stones, Har Sinai stones?
No, I've been to Har Sinai. I didn't see any stones.
Excuse me?
I have been there. I don't remember
Yeah.
seeing special stones.
Oh no, your kids, why are they called Har Sinai stones? Because you break them open and you see it's snare. You see a little like the mineral deposits in the stones form like this. You can imagine that you're looking at a bush. So when you crack these stones open, you see bushes in these stones. They say, since you see this bush, this is reminiscent to the burning bush.
Oh, really? I never heard that.
No, I mean, I remember seeing the kids who'd come back from trading them. They would trade these stones. And anyway,
I wonder.
but no, there's no inherent kedusha to Har Sinai. The important thing about the Torah is you learn the Torah. Definitely, it's important that you makabel the Torah, you receive the Torah, and accept the Torah. But the main thing is that you should learn the Torah. The real kedusha is in the base medrash. That's where we learn the Torah, and that's where we show our truth to our commitment. Oh, so now, again, so what are we being told over here, right? That take a look at Rashi. Take a look at Rashi here.
Okay. You have had much dwelling. This is understood according to its simple meaning. And there's an Agadic midrash which interprets the verse as follows. There's much eminence for you and reward for your having dwelt at this mountain. You made the tabernacle, menorah, and holy implements. You received the Torah. You appointed Sanhedrin courts for yourselves, composed of leaders of thousands and leaders of hundreds.
Right. So that last comment of Rashi is leading into the next few psukim we're going to learn in a moment. But just to think momentarily about the order, right? He says there's great reward for your dwelling at this mountain. That you made the Mishkan menorah v'kelim. You made the Mishkan the menorah and the kelim. Why it should what right? That why is the menorah singled out, right? We made the Mishkan, and then the menorah, and it's Kalim and Kalim. I'm not sure if that's the Kalim of the Mishkan or the Kalim of the menorah. Don't know. And Kibalta Torah, you accepted the Torah. Anything hatred. And you appointed for yourself a senator. Well, what do you say about this order of things? It's a little bit of I don't know, I'm not sure about this order. First the Mishkan, then the Kabbalah Torah, and then the setting up of the Sanhedrin. Seems like a strange order, no?
You would think receiving the Torah would be first.
That's what I would think, right? I would think that that's what the
what's first? I can't find it.
excuse me, Roy?
I can't see properly what on the other graph is. The first thing is what?
The first thing is the Mishkan, right? Then receiving of the Torah, and then setting up the Sanhedrin. It's not Lachora. It's not even in chronological order, right?
That's
I think
the correct order. That would be the correct order because it's you need to when you receive the Torah, you need to put it somewhere. So you have to have a home for it, which is the Mishkan. If you receive the Torah, what are you going to do? Hang on to it until you build a home?
yeah. So,
How was that work? That wouldn't work.
but isn't the Kabbalah Torah? I mean, that was something that wasn't necessarily the Sefer Torah. I mean, part of it was a Sefer Torah, but I think just the very act of receiving the Torah, no, wasn't that the first thing? Seems to be a bit out of order.
I don't think so. I think the Kabbalah's Torah, and then you put it into its home. I mean, you don't turn up to and say, right, I need a room. Here's my family, i.e. the Torah. Here's the family. Now, where's our room? Oh, wait a minute, we should have built a hotel. Otherwise, I should say,
Okay.
right, here's my family. Where's our room? Oh, here it is. We just finished building it. That's for you. That's more logical.
I'm not sure. I have to think more about this, about what this particular order is. Why Rashi seems to be explaining it in a way which is a little bit um, disjointed.
What's the last one?
Excuse me.
There was three things. What was the last one? Where is it?
The Sanhedrin, setting up the Sanhedrin,
Oh, right.
right?
Okay. And so once you've established yourselves, then the Sanhedrin. No point putting up the Sanhedrin if you haven't got a place for it to be, or people, i.e. the Torah to guide you, or people there to be part of the Sanhedrin.
Yeah, yeah.
The builders generally, especially here, I think, build the roof first, and then the walls and that, and then the people can come in.
Mhm. Yeah, well, I mean, don't forget the Mishkan. The Mishkan was was, I mean, the Sanhedrin didn't sit in the Mishkan. The Mishkan was really the place of the avoda for Aaron to do the avoda, right? Sanhedrin, they sat somewhere else.
Okay, well, the avoda of the Kohanim couldn't happen without the Mishkan being there. So there's no point putting in your actors and no stage.
Could be. All right, good. Let's leave it as we'll try and figure that out. Something to think about. Let's continue on. Let's see the next pasuk.
Which is what, 7 or 8?
7. That would be verse number 7. Yeah. Roy or Lou, whoever would like to read, can read.
I've got 7. I can't find the beginning. Oh, here it is. Right. Do you want to read it, Lou, or do you want me to read it?
You can read it.
Okay. Pinu usa'u lechem u'ha'u ha'arim ve'el kol shechanan ve'arava baha uvashapalo uva'neke ובכל היום ארץ הכנעני והלבנון עד הנהר הגדול נהר פרת. Translating as turn you and journey and go to the mount of the Amorite and unto all his neighbors in the plain, in the mountain, and in the lowland, and in the south, and by the sea coast, to the land of the Canaanites, and unto Lebanon, unto the great river, the river Euphrates.
Okay, what is this? What's the message of this pasuk, of this verse here?
I've given you land to occupy. Is that so?
Yeah, right. So again, these words are the words of Moshe Rabbeinu speaking to Klal Yisrael, right? So Moshe Rabbeinu is, I'm sure he has important things to say. So what's the importance of this here?
What's a turn you? Turn from which way? When you turn from one direction to another, unless this is something else, but turn you. Where were they facing to turn? Where were they expecting to go, but were told to turn elsewhere? And in which way to turn? From facing.
But he's not. Yeah, but Moshe Rabbeinu is not giving. He's not giving directions right now. He's relating what happened, right?
He's not telling them to do something now.
No, I think he's relating what happened in the past. Isn't that the plain understanding of what's the?
No, it says turn you and I've lost it. Turn you and journey. Turn you and journey and go to the mount of the Amorite. All right, so it seems to me that they were not facing that mountain of the Amorite. They were facing elsewhere, maybe 180 degrees away, 90 degrees away, 45 degrees away, whatever. But whatever it is, whatever you're facing now, turn to face that mountain and go there.
Right. Okay. That yeah, this is a little bit
It's not
a
past
little bit
present. It's not past tense. It's not an accounting of what you have done. This is to do, according to the English, anyway.
uh,
An instruction.
yeah, I guess this is yeah, it's relating to what they they had done. Okay, fine, very good. Okay, this is still is relating to what he was at the time. This is what they were told to do. Okay, fine.
Mhm.
Continue on.
Now where is it? I don't know where it is in and unto all his neighbors in the plain and the mountain and the lowland and in the south and in the sea coast to the land of the Canaanites and unto Lebanon and the great river, the river Euphrates. So we've been asked to distribute ourselves in those places. Is that right?
What's your question?
There is to turn you and journey and go to the mountain of Amorite and unto
That's
all
right.
others in the plain and the mountain. And well, in going there, are we asked to some of us to stay there, or are we asked all of us to go there and all of us to go to the next place, and then all of us to go to the next place, and so on? Are we meant to occupy peacefully these places,
Correct.
make our presence felt in these places?
That's right. Okay, let's continue on to the verse number 8.
Zion, yes. What is 8? No, yes. Nasati, if Necha, לפניכם אש בארץ, באו ורשו אש בארץ, אשר נשבע על שם אבותיכם אחריכם ליצחק ויעקב ועשייך להם ולאום אחריהם. This is what is. And let's go.
Right. So what is this? What does this mean? Let's just read it in English now. Go ahead.
Behold, that we were told to go there and to the river Euphrates. Behold, I have set the land before you. Hashem has prepared it. Go in and possess the land which the Eternal swore unto your fathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Jacob, to give unto them and to their seed after them.
Take a look at Rashi here. Go Rushu, go and conquest the land. Go and conquest the land. Go ahead, Rashi.
I'm looking for the Rashi. See, I have given the land before thee. With your own eyes do you see this? I do not tell you by conjecture or hearsay, the Sifra, Ba'ul or Ashur, go in and possess it, the land. There is no one who will contest the matter, and you will not need to wage war. Indeed, had they not sent the spies, but had trusted in God's promise, they would not have needed weapons of war.
You see very, very clearly here. It's based on our trust in the Kadosh Baruch Hu. Had we trusted implicitly in the Kadosh Baruch Hu, they wouldn't have had to fight all the wars that were now going to occupy them for a good 7 years, a good 7 years of war. Right? So the lack of faith caused them to have to wage war and all that involved. Let's continue on. Look at the next part of the Rashis.
9. I haven't read 9. I haven't read the Pasuk 9 yet, have I? Gotta find it.
Excuse me?
Yes, right. The Yomer Aleichem Ba'es Hahi Lama La Ufo Livadi Se'er Esachem. And I spoke unto you at that time, saying, I am not able to hear you myself alone. Is that Moshe speaking?
Yeah, these are the words of Moshe, exactly, correct.
I said here, it's bear. And I spoke unto you at that time, saying, I'm not able to bear you myself alone. And then 10, Hashem Elohechem Birbo Etachem V'hinachem Hayom Kavochem Kavochem Bei Hashemayim V'rov. The Eternal your God has multiplied you, and behold, you are this day as the stars of heaven for multitude.
Wow. This statement is a fulfillment of the promise that Kadosh Baruch Hu made to Avraham Avinu. That's all that we're learning during the days of the week. But this is a promise that was kept.
So since that promise was kept, it is finished with then, is that so? There's no more to be kept.
Right, exactly.
All right.
Okay,
Uh,
so this is the fulfillment of the promise. And Moshe Rabbeinu is reminding Klal Yisrael that now you're going to see with your own eyes, you're going to experience with your own. The promise Hashem made to the forefathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, now it's going to come true. So you should be prepared. You should be prepared to realize what's happening to you. Right? This is a full-fledged promise from the Kadosh Baruch Hu, the creator of everything in the universe. And he made a promise to Abraham Avinu and Yitzchak Avinu, Yaakov Avinu. And now it's going to come true through you. So you should be prepared. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue on.
all right, 11. Hashem Avasaychem Yosef Aleichem V'chol Elef Omim V'vorei Vorech Esachem Ta'asher Deber Lachem. May the eternal God of your fathers add to you 1,000 times so many more as ye are, and bless you as he has spoken concerning you.
So now Moshe Rabbeinu comes, right? This is now Moshe Rabbeinu speaking in terms of what he said to Klal Yisrael, right? Up until now was Moshe Rabbeinu reminding Klal Yisrael what Hashem said to even the Avos, the Klal Yisrael. But now Moshe Rabbeinu is now saying what he said to Klal Yisrael. Amazing! This is an amazing statement here. Take a look at Rashi here. Amr Aleichem Beisahi Lemor. So who's talking? This is Moshe Rabbeinu saying what he said. He's relating back to Klal Yisrael what he originally said to Klal Yisrael.
I'm not able to bear you alone. Is it possible that Moshe was not able to judge Israel? The man who brought them forth from Egypt and divided the sea for them and made the manna fall and corrected the quails, and was he not able to judge them? But did he say unto them, the Lord your God has made you great? He has made you superior to and placed you higher than your judges, inasmuch as he takes punishment off you and placed it upon your judges if they could have prevented your wrongdoing and did not do so.
Say that last point, Roy. What did you say?
He takes the punishment off you. That's Hashem.
Where's the punishment? Where's the punishment coming in here?
He has made you superior to and has placed you higher than your judges. This is the people. Inasmuch as he takes the punishment off you and places it upon your judges, if they could have prevented your wrongdoing and did not do so. So the judges get punished for not doing their duty and keeping an eye on the public and guiding them.
You have to keep an eye on people, right? You have to be watched, right? You have to be watched. Moshe Rabbeinu is saying, you need to have supervision, right? It's not enough that you're left to your own devices. No, you need to be watched. You need to be supervised. Okay.
Shlomo made a similar statement, namely that the Jewish judge may easily make himself liable to punishment, saying, "Who is able to judge this thy grievous people?" That's in Kings 3, Pasuk 9. Is it possible that he of whom it is said he was wiser than all men should say, "Who is able to judge?" But this did Shlomo mean. The judges of this people are not like the judges of other peoples. For if one of the latter gives judgment and wrongly sentence a person to death by the sword or to flagellation or to strangulation, or wrests his justice and thus robs him of his due, it is regarded as of little importance. Literally, there is nothing at all in that. I, however, if I unjustly sentence a person to pay even the sum of money, my life is required of me, as it is said in Proverbs, and he robs their life of those who rob them. Difference in Henry. And behold, you are this day as the stars of the heaven. That's the next sentence. But were they that day as the stars of the heavens?
Yeah. That's in terms of their physical numbers, right?
Right.
The physical numbers being so numerous. So is that a reason? Is that a reason why Moshe Rabbeinu seems to be deferring over here?
No, I'll read the sentence that we're talking about now, which is Hashem Elohim Hirba Esachem Vahilchem Hayom B'chochavi Hashemayim L'rov. Meaning the eternal your God has multiplied you. The eternal your God has multiplied you. And behold, you are this day as the stars of the heaven, a multitude.
Right. That is the so that brings us to Pasuk Yud Beis, right? So that's now Moshe Rabbeinu makes a claim, right? Does this claim relate to the statement that we're making now?
I don't know. I'll read the Yud 12, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't say 11, did I?
11, we did 11, right? Kochevei Shemayim, that's right. 11, no, 11, we did do 11 and 12, right?
Hashem Elohai Avasechem Yosef Aleichem Kochem Elef Pa'amim V'varech V'sechem Asher Diber Lachem. That's 11, 12. Eicha Esau Levadi Tachachem U'Mesachem V'Rivchem. The English translating as May the eternal God of your fathers add to you 1,000 times so many more as ye are, and bless you as he has spoken concerning you. How can I myself alone bear your cumbrance and your burden and your strife? So Hashem can do it, he can add, but I can't carry on Hashem's doing. Says Moshe Rabbeinu.
So this is an amazing statement by Moshe Rabbeinu. Does he seem to be resigning from his post?
No, he's pointing out what he sees to be his limitation.
Right, so that's
Comparing it with Hashem's lack of limitation. That's all.
all right. Look at Rashi here. Rashi explains a bit. Eka Esavadi.
Able to bear you.
Yeah, you have it there in the Rashi Yud base on 12.
12, yeah, I've got it somewhere. Where is it? Oh, that's 10. I've got Rashi 10, 11.
What do you
Well-
think, Lou? What do you think Moshe Rabbeinu's is Moshe Rabbeinu complaining here?
Yeah, if you look at the Rashi, it says Israel was troublesome. They tried to circumvent the judgment in the court, and they were apikorsing. They criticized Moshe unjustly.
Yeah.
Seems
Well,
pretty
what did they say about Moshe Rabbeinu?
if Moshe left his house early to go and judge the people, they said he's having trouble with his family. And if you left late, then they said he was taking extra time to devise plans against you, to scheme against us.
Can you imagine? Well, I mean, when you're talking about the Jewish people, how can they think things about like this? Who are these people that they're referring to here? I mean, how can that be?
Well, it says that talking about Israel were troublesome. They were heretics. They said these things about Moshe. I'm talking about the whole nation.
Right. I mean, this is one of the most surprising things. And Where do you, this is all in Rashi, but where would you see that this is, this is the Moshe Rabbeinu who led them, that they supposedly he was their leader, and these are the people that this is how Ramesh is most of the surprising things I come across, how that they said do such a thing like that, say such things. Say such things.
This is very hard to understand.
So what we've got here in these few pasukim at the start of the Midbar is that an expression of a feeling of inadequacy on the behalf of the leaders, especially Moshe Rabbeinu.
Rashi says that on verse 12, Rashi says, it's not on my own that I tell you this, but it's from the mouth of Hashem. That's on the statement, how can I carry you alone? So it would seem that Hashem instructed Moshe to appoint all of these judges. Okay, fine. So I would say he's not resigning. He's delegating. He's still the leader. He's delegating, as Hashem told him. But why does he have to say all these bad things about the Jewish people? I mean, I assume that they're true, which is hard to believe, hard to understand. But even so, why say these things about them? Just say, I couldn't do it by myself, and therefore I delegated as Hashem told me.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think this is central to Moshe Rabbeinu's complaint. I mean, look, if you would give me the benefit of the doubt, I'd be willing to keep trying. But you don't give me the benefit. Whatever I do, you're constantly not even giving me the benefit of the doubt. What am I supposed to do with you people?
So you think Moshe's justifying his delegation?
I think so. Look at it. I mean, he's leveling accusations against Klal Yisrael. That they, obviously, if Moshe Rabbeinu is saying this is what they were saying. They weren't just thinking this; they were saying this. And for why? What was their motivation? Why did they think such terrible things about Moshe Rabbeinu?
So basically, what he's doing now is he's rebuking them.
Definitely so. Correct. Yes. Right.
Okay.
All right. So it was definitely in place that Moshe Rabbeinu do this to have them realize. Don't think your criticisms and your suspicions and your lashon hara and lechiras. Don't think it's not affecting you. It has an effect, and you're going to lose out because of it. Right? You're going to lose out because of it.
These feelings of inadequacy, are they leading to something? They're leading to what? I don't know. But they could be leading to more participation of the people in the running of their lives.
How does it relate to leading their lives?
The feelings of inadequacy, the feelings that I can't do everything on my own, could be leading to setting up more institutions and committees, so to speak, for people to run them, so that more people would run the Sanhedrin. So that Moshe Rabbeinu wouldn't be involved all the time. More people would be running learning groups. So Moshe Rabbeinu wouldn't be involved all the time. More people would be running, looking after the temple, so that Moshe Rabbeinu wouldn't be doing that all the time. Give the poor man a rest. He's human after all.
Mhm. All right. All right, just this, I mean, this is a tremendous insight into how careful you have to be. I mean, don't think that you have meaning if you want me to judge you, so you think it's so easy to judge you when you're not even judging me properly? Why don't you judge me properly? You want me to judge you properly, correct? You want me to be the judge over you. So, but look, I mean, to hold up the mirror and take a look. What are you judging me fairly?
Hmm.
Okay, I mean, yeah, a lot here. There's quite a lot here. Moshe Rabbeinu had a lot of things to say to Klal Yisrael. If you have a chance, take a look more on the Rashis on your own. Rashi gives you an insight into. I mean, the psukim are really just the tips of the icebergs, but there's very, very many things that Moshe Rabbeinu is speaking here in terms of his desire to correct Klal Yisrael. This is his last opportunities here before they were going to proceed on their own without Moshe Rabbeinu into Eretz Yisrael. Okay. Thank you, Roy. Thank you, Lou. Should all both have a good Shabbos, and we'll hope to see you on Yom Rishon Mitzvah Shabbat.
Amen.
Amen.
Good Shabbos.
Very good. Very good.
Peaceful
Be
Shabbos.
well.
Productive
Thank
Shabbos.
you too. Shalom. Bye bye. Bye bye.